and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Şengün. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Bailey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Count the basket.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Gasol the screen. Here's Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Ale LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Ale. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Pass to Randall. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Antetokounmpo inside. And here's Bailey for 3. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket on the night. Screen by Leonard from outside the arc. And Luka Doncic with the 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Thunder making a change here. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Cassell. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bailey for 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lakers trail by 3.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in to the paint. Here's man!
Look out below.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Vassell outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Bagley. Vassell can't get it to go.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Şengün, the screen. From deep three-point land. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder, up 3. And back.
Los Angeles, 7.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Brown. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Leonard outside. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Brown can't hit.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Doncic outside. Luka with a good look inside. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Bailey. Launches it from deep. Drops in the three. Bailey's got himself on the board with a three there.
And this is how deep Bailey's range goes. You got to be up on him as soon as he crosses half court. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And Carroll the screen. A minute 29 left in the second period.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Now Simmons. Still no points. Hachimura from long range. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Antetokounmpo surveys. They get the rebound. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Pass to Bagley. And here's Simmons. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Vassell outside. Here's Clark. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Inside, Gasol uses the glass on the layup. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Pass to Kemp. Here's Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Leonard pulls down the board.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City leading by 9. To the inside. Poke loose. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Sensabaugh. That three's off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Şengün, the screen. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. They get it again. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup. Şengün's got 6.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
And here's Doncic outside. Kemp with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Şengün with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Leonard. Now here's Şengün. And Gasol with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Shot clock at 3. And Şengün gets it to go.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Pass to Kemp. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Here's Hachimura. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hachimura's gotten his third basket of the night.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Here's Brown. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 11.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. The three from Banchero. To the left wing. And here's Şengün. Give him 8 points now. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get him a shot. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And finally, they hit one. Antetokounmpo has got 16 points now. Left side, Simmons. And here's Vassell from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
And here's Brown for three. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Vassell outside. Shoots over Brown. From deep, here's Simmons. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've effectively guarded Kobe.
The Lakers, 31.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Thunder leading by 8. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Bailey for 3. Drills it from deep.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
Doncic left side. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. To the right side. And here's Bailey for 3. Gasol grabs the board.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Şengün. Here's Bailey. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün.